Hi Islanders, it's Mouflon here again, and I'm doing another test video, a crop test video, and in this video we will be looking to see the optimal number of crop to use. In the first video I showed it as 5. After conducting a few more tests I wanted to just clarify whether 5 was the amount, not anything else. I need to give a special thanks to Black Iris as well, who noticed a flaw in one of my tests. I hadn't covered the even numbers, but only covered the odd numbers of seeds. So this covers the even numbers as well. We will also be conducting a check to see if there's any crop steal as well, and finally revealing whether that is a truth or a myth in terms of crop stealing and how that might actually be reproduced as well. So hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button and share it as well. Let's begin. The first test here is 3 crops there that we're going to be doing as well. The second set is for 4. Here we have 5. And for this one, we're going to be doing 6, but I'm going to fix this one. Right, we're ready for the test. The crops have grown as well, and I'm just placing all the totems now for those. So it's 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we'll see in about 30 minutes what the result is for these totems as well. Right, we're back, and the crops have grown. We should have some crops inside those crate packers. First one has 25, so that's the baseline that we had before. This has 29, and this one also 29, and this one also 29. So 4 is the limit, it seems. So 4 is the limit. Previously I'd said 5, but 4 is the limit per totem. And this is just a standard totem, so no upgrades whatsoever. The next test we're doing is 2 totems with 4 crops, and the test really here is to see if there is any crops sharing or anything like that. So we're just going to place it on these 4 here. This one here has 5, this one has 6, and this one has 7. And we'll get back in about 30 minutes and see what the results are for those and what kind of yields we get. Right, we're back, and we can see that crops have been taken up, so let's go and have a look. So initially 34 for the 4, we've got 41 for the 5, 51 and 57 for the 7. It does look like that we're going to have to conduct another test just with some more seeds. This is the test that we're going to conduct. We've done the previous ones. Here we go, we've got 7 there just as our tester, 8 there, 9 here, and the last one we've got 10 crops as well, and we'll see what results we get there. So I think the expectation is that we get the 8 will be the winner here, but we'll see. The crops have grown. Let's go check these out now. This one has 56 as expected, 57 just going in there. This one has 60, this also has 60, and this one also has 60. It's kind of confirmed that 2 totems are giving the 60, which is double what 1 does, so they're not making any difference there. The next test, what we wanted to really do is just test this theory on crop stealing as well, because I've heard it quite a bit and we just want to see what formations these have. So this test here has 3 spaces and then 3 that aren't affected by the other one, this one 2, and this one has a shared pool of 6 with 1 that's not shared as well. And we'll see whether the results are any different. So the number that we're going for here is 60 under 30-minute test. So the first one here, they're sharing both pools there. Here they're only sharing 1. Here they're sharing 2 crops. And here they're sharing 6 crops. So I think this is a good test to do. Right, and we're back, and we're just going to check these out. So this one here has 60, so that's not been affected. This one has 60 as well, unaffected. And this one 60 as well, unaffected. And this one 60 as well. So all of those are unaffected. So that's under 30 minutes as well. There's no crop sharing or any crop stealing there or anything like that. So crop stealing does seem to be a myth with this kind of setup. Obviously you need to restrict the areas. So what we're going to do here is have one area that doesn't have any crops. So this area here hasn't got any crops. These 2 don't have any crops there. And this has 3. And this one has 4, and we've moved them away from the other one just to see whether we can get it to kind of move the crops over. So we're just going to put the totems down and see how this is affected. Right, and we're back and we're going to have a look. What is interesting, I did see some crops moving during that time. This only has 55. Okay, so we're 5 short of where it should be. This one has 62, but I think I'm slightly over the time, so I think it would have had 60. 52 this one, and this one 52 as well. So there's definitely some crop stealing there. You can actually see the evidence of that there. And here as well, you can actually see some of the evidence. What is interesting is the other one that had 62, but I was slightly over the time, 30 minutes. Maybe it hasn't been enough time to test it fully there. But there's definitely some issues with the system. My advice is just make sure that you restrict it so that you don't have any crop stealing. If you restrict it, you don't have any issues, and that probably is where the myth first started. And so I think this myth is busted in terms of crop stealing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Once again, please subscribe and do like it if you do, and leave a comment as well if you have any other thoughts on the tests that I've been conducting. I will be conducting some other tests as well with different crops as well, doing speed checks as well, so do stay tuned. Until next time, take care.